Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, editor Nick and I are going to be reacting to some of Rick Beato's best videos.
I selected some Rick Beato videos, so some of his older videos and newer videos. I'm not sure how many of them we'll get through this time, but
If you want to see a part 2, make sure you click like and subscribe, because we might do it, but we might not, but we might do it.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the 20 greatest rock guitar sounds of all time. I think I'm going to begin with this one first because it's literally the first one that popped into my mind, and I bet that a lot of you are going to think I know what he's going to play.
Is it Eddie Van Halen? That's a wild guess.
I don't remember.
I've never watched the video, but I'm just guessing.
We'll see.
Check it out.
Ah, okay. Mark Knopfler. Knopfler? I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name.
I think it's Knopfler.
That's Mark Knopfler, Money for Nothing. Now, how does he get that sound?
If my memory serves me correctly, was sort of almost got by accident. I had a wah-wah pedal in it just to give it something different, and so we got the pedal, and as soon as it was
pressed wah pedal. And then I remember from like an Anderton's video, they were like how to recreate his tone, and they said it was pretty much just that, a wah pedal into like a Fender basement amp, I think. I don't remember, but it was like a really simple setup.
and set, that was the sound. Yeah. You just, instead of it going whack, 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 moving it with your foot, I just set it into a certain place, so it's probably just slicing through a very small little...
Okay, the next one, we're not doing these in any particular order. I'm just going to jump around from decades. This sound, when I heard it, I had never heard anything like it.
I'd just like to say it's kind of interesting. We're reacting to a video that's technically already him reacting in a way.
Yeah.
That's Eddie Van Halen, obviously, with Eruption from the first self-titled Van Halen record. When it came out, that sound was like nothing you'd ever heard. Number 3 on our list.
I don't like those tones like that. It's just so 80s.
Andy Summers, Walking on the Moon. You hear this chorus?
I'm just going to say, I thought it was a Police song at first, the way the guitar sounded and the drums.
And Delay with his Telecaster. Just an incredibly beautiful sonic landscape that he creates.
Yeah,
and then when he goes
80s,
into the verse,
nowadays, chorus is kind of cringe, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
is what we call a skank reggae figure. A lot of reverb on it.
That even sounds...
Andy Summers always had such a unique...
I was about to say, that even sounds like Sting's voice
Yeah.
in the background.
Guitar sound number 5 is one of the greatest clean sounds of all time and has been copied by everyone. Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary. I was going to demonstrate it on my Strat because his estate are blockers, but when I pulled out my Strat, this is all I got.
Why did he... I mean, he didn't really have to... Okay. But
Yeah.
it's just weird. It's like, oh yeah, I was going to play it on my Strat. Oh wait, no, it's... The neck is not connected.
How does that...
Yeah, it's just sort of random.
He had to do... Like, that wasn't like it just broke. He already unscrewed it or removed it some other time.
But that out-of-phase Strat sound is one that, when I was growing up, everybody copied. Guitar Sound 6.
Is this list like in order from his...
No, it's not
best?
in any order.
Because it just feels, yeah, the list just feels kind of random. Like, yeah, they are iconic guitar sounds, but like, what's the order?
He said he would jump by decade or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. Because he titled it Top 20 Greatest Rock Guitar Sounds of All Time in all caps. Like, can you really get more of a in-your-face top 20 lists type title like that? And
Yeah, I
it's
guess
not even a top 20 list.
top implies that they're ranked, so
Yeah.
yeah, I see.
Incredible guitar sound. At number 7, we have as you can see from the video, he's playing a Jazzmaster. The guitar
No,
tone
pause
sound.
it. Go back about 10 seconds. That's a Jaguar. You can tell because of the pickups and also the scale length. Yeah, Jazzmasters are known for their huge P90-ish pickups. They're like flat and thick and warm.
Yeah, those are definitely not as large.
The Fender amp, it's really compressed, and you can hear that room reverb on it. It sounds like it's a natural room, actually, that it's distant mic'd. At number 8, we have one of my favorite metal guitar sounds. Listen.
Ah, yes. Bad but true. Wasn't this one of the songs on that album where they had no bass player because Cliff had just died?
I don't know Metallica that well.
There was an album they released where the whole album, it's like, there's no bass. It just sounds so weird.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I picked Sad But True because I think that they are the best sounding guitars on the Black album. Now, I was debating whether to take that or Master of Puppets. This is my favorite sound on the Black album and one of my favorite metal guitar sounds. Number 9.
Did you agree with that? Would you say that's one of your favorite songs on?
No, I disagree, but well, I mean, it depends. Like, it is definitely a very heavy tone. But like in modern metal, like gent and stuff like that, you can get a lot heavier than that and a lot stronger. But I mean, for a 6-string guitar, yeah, it's probably drop D.
Sound number 12 comes from one of the great American rock bands. This song actually has many great guitar sounds, but let's listen to the main riff.
Can I just say, a lot of his choices, I mean, they're good, but I mean, they're in some ways generic. Like, I feel like he just sort of chose ones that are like people would recognize. Like, if you were to choose stuff from bands people hadn't really heard of, it would be kind of weird. I mean, people wouldn't watch the video as much. I mean, guitarists probably would, but it does clearly seem like this video is more aimed for people who are just general music fans.
Yeah.
It has the beautiful reverb that's, I would imagine it's a plate reverb. But those guitar tones are just so rich sounding. Our next couple sounds I'm going to actually have to play because they are blockers and the video will get taken
Pause this.
down. But
Is he gonna block this video? That's the question, because
I don't know. He doesn't have content ID though.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
true.
saying? So he's not going to really find it. And if
Oh,
he
yeah.
does, he probably won't care. So
Yeah, he probably won't care because he didn't care enough to actually like the whole lawsuit thing. Just
Yeah.
seems he doesn't really care about it.
yeah, he's not going to be taking down videos. It's not like he might do revenue share, but that's pretty unlikely. He probably doesn't really care that much.
okay, coming in at number 14.
It's in
Well,
his house.
you guys notice I'm in a different place now. I'm actually up in Baltimore now. And I've been working on this video for about 3 days because I'm trying to decide what songs actually belong on this list. This next sound,
Wait.
I couldn't prep.
So he started making the video before actually making the list.
So
I mean, Rick Beato, you're supposed to be a professional at this.
I was going to say, yeah, he probably thought, well, these are definitely going to be on it, so I'll film these songs now. Yeah. But yeah.
Really?
That was Elliot Randall's one-take solo on Reelin' in the Years from Steely Dan's Can't Buy a Thrill album.
I'm not surprised. It's a pretty good guitar tone. But what's interesting is, I remember Mr. Bob. I probably will cut this out of the video, but Mr. Bob, like, he talked about Steely Dan a few times. So maybe he's a fan of Steely Dan because of Rick Beato. Maybe he's a fan of Rick Beato because of Steely Dan.
I don't know about that, but I didn't know he was a Steely Dan fan.
That, of course, was Brian May of Queen from We.
So why is there actually a solo in that song, or does he just do like riffs and licks?
I think there
Freddie
is like
singing.
it's like a short-ish solo. It's,
Yeah, something like
it's
that.
probably while he's singing. Yeah, it's probably like a backing thing.
Yeah,
But now
'cause
that I think about it, yeah, the guitar in that is actually pretty recognizable.
yeah, I was gonna say the solo tone was
Yeah,
definitely
definitely.
really good.
Coming in at number 20, we have Jimmy Page. I picked a particular one because I think it's really interesting. Let's check it out. That
Yeah, when I first watched this video, I remember I always thought that wasn't a guitar, like that was some flute or something.
I don't think I've heard that song, or if I have, I must have not thought that was a guitar, because that really doesn't sound like a guitar.
Yeah, you'd probably recognize it if you listen to the song, because that, like, if you listen to the real song, not the isolated
Yeah.
guitar, because that's, yeah,
was
it doesn't really sound like a guitar if you don't know it, and
Yeah.
oh, that's probably just some like flute or something they added.
Or a synth.
okay. I've already done 20 guitar sounds, but I'm actually going to do a 21st. I love the sound of this record, and this is again one of my favorite rock guitarists. Check it out.
Yeah, Mr. Here's what
Yeah, he likes this one, Mr. Bob likes this.
So right now, Rick Beato is giving us this really creepy stare. So we're just going to react to his video, Apple, It's Good If You Like Crap. I have watched this video before a long time ago, but I think it's probably going to be a good one to react to because he says some stuff here that's just wild.
Wait, so before we begin, would you say he's right about this, or are you going to defend Apple?
Normally, I would attack Apple, but no, the first time I watched the video, I just remember a lot of the stuff he said. It just sounded like stuff an older person who's not that into computers would say. Like, because, I mean, technology evolves, so you have to understand that. But I do agree, some of the stuff he says is probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, after this, we don't need to react to it or anything, but after this, I'll send you the link to, he reads the comments from this video in a video after this one. But yeah, I'll show you that after. We don't need to include that in this reaction video.
As you can see, I have a bunch of Apple computers behind me. This is the one I've been making my videos on. This is a 2013. That died the other day. Now, just to show you that I'm not just some typical Apple user, I also have a Mac Mini. What is this? An iPad. iPhone 6. iPhone 4. iPhone 4 again, 4S.
Why?
iPod.
Why,
Good old.
why did he have a 4 and a 4S?
It could have been for his children or something,
Yeah.
or one for
Or
his
his wife.
Yeah, I don't know.
iPod, remember that? What is this here? iPhone 3G. Interesting.
Wow, he's been using Apple for a long
This
time.
is another iPad mini. Here's a fancy Apple bag.
Yeah, I don't really have too much sympathy for him if he keeps buying Apple stuff. Because I personally don't like Apple, so
Yeah.
that might be part of it.
Then you got, oh, we'll save this for a second. Another iPad.
How many iPads has this guy gone
iPhone
through?
4, another one. How about this? What is this? iPhone 6. How about this? iPhone 4 again.
That's like the fourth one.
He has enough money to buy a bunch of guitars and the
Yeah.
next Apple product every year.
And iPhone 5S. A lot of Macs here. I also have one in the control room too that's also a G5. This is an iPhone 7. Watch how nicely this box closes. It's so slow, so
This
elegant.
isn't why we came for this video.
Now I have a lot of
Watch the
money
box closing.
invested, as you can see, in Apple products. Tens of thousands of dollars, if not more. But my relationship with Apple is coming to an end, and I'll tell you why. When they started with the G3 back here, they had a FireWire 400 connector, and then they got rid of that. Then they came out with a FireWire 300. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Nobody uses those. Just use like USB. Apple, what's your problem? Like nowadays on the newest Macs, they don't even have USB. They have either USB-C or like, I don't know. They don't even have headphone jacks probably.
Yeah.
Faster. Then they got rid of that. And then they came out with Thunderbolt. And then they got rid of that. And then they had Thunderbolt 2, and they got rid of that. Now they have some weird connector. All these other companies have come out and built gear that relies on these connectors. And Apple goes out and changes this stuff. Then they go take out the headphone jack on the iPhone 7, and they give you one of these. You see this thing? You're probably familiar with it. Apple is basically saying, well, screw you guys, because you can't charge your phone and listen to music at the same time with your headphones.
You can if you use a wireless charger, except the iPhone 7 doesn't have wireless charging.
So you got to go to some other company. Apple is now a company of a bunch of glued together machines that you can't alter at all, and adapters. I don't know how they went.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Greatest
Apple
company
has been doing some weird stuff, and somehow people prefer that for some dumb reason.
Yeah, that's what I do not understand at all.
in the world that serviced artists and musicians to a bunch of glued together machines and adapters. But even worse is their software. So I'm trying to do a video the other day for one of my interview shows with a guy named Greg Wells. He says, let's record on FaceTime. It's better than Skype. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I go and set up the FaceTime. We get on there and I go and look for the record button. Well, there is no record button for FaceTime. It doesn't exist. I say, okay, well, let me try and use QuickTime and I'll do a screen capture. So
He should use Zoom. Oh wait, no, this is what we were going to do. We should listen.
I do a screen capture. He says, test it out. Let's see if it works. And his voice doesn't come out. So you can't use QuickTime to capture the screen, even though I can hear him perfectly and he can hear me.
Didn't you say it didn't do internal audio?
Yeah,
That's
it
why you didn't
records-
use it for this?
If you set up a mic, it records the mic, but it can't record internal audio. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, but we ran into that today too when we were
Yeah.
doing this. Yeah.
We're both in the shop. So I had to say, you know what, Greg, I can't figure this out. Let's do this next week. So I got my assistant in here who knows everything about all this stuff. And he could not figure it out. We have it hooked up to other
Let
machines.
me just say this one thing. If this guy is like a professional, I mean, I don't think YouTube is like his main source of income, but like,
Yeah,
but like
so-
he's a guy who makes videos. I don't know if he edits his own videos. That might be a different case, because in that case, yeah, it would probably make sense that he doesn't understand computers. But in general, QuickTime Player isn't that good. If you're doing stuff with QuickTime Player, you probably aren't like that knowledgeable about like that type of stuff. Personally,
Yeah, you'd probably get like OBS.
yeah, exactly.
If you were really knew how to like record your screen and stuff like that.
And also the thing about them not having the feature to record calls, I mean, in a way that makes sense that they would remove it, because at least in this time, it's like, it might be seen as weird. I don't know. It depends. I'm not a person who normally video calls, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're just doing this to film this reaction video.
Yeah.
Okay, so FaceTime doesn't really work. You want to know what's even worse? iTunes. It's the worst music player in the world. It didn't used to be that way when Steve Jobs ran the company, but it's pathetic. Check it out. Here's the new iTunes store. What do we got here? Well, we have all the new music that's out. I don't care about that. Radio? What is this? What is radio? I don't even know what this is. Okay, well, that's it.
I don't remember that much about this video, but I feel like this is one of those parts in the video where it just makes him seem like a boomer, because it's like he's complaining about stuff that he uses that nobody really cares about. Like, do you really need... I mean, yeah, I guess that's probably one of the reasons why he thinks iTunes sucks, but it's like, nobody really cares.
Yeah, and like there's a new radio tab. Like, why should that bother him?
Yeah.
Isn't this just the same thing that these other three were? The store, radio, and browser?
No, they're actually not. What I think is store is if you're buying the music to download it, like physical MP3. I'm pretty sure the middle one, whatever it said, browse, that might be for Apple Music, which is a subscription service, and For You is probably also for Apple Music users. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, it says try it now, so if he
Yeah.
doesn't, he might not have Apple Music, so that's why it's
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Yeah, it says try it now in the ad too, so it's probably trying to get him to sign up.
Let's see. I want to play a song. How do I play a song? I click on it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I get authorizes it. I guess I can't play that one. I play a song here. Does it play? Huh? Wait a minute. It's not playing. Is it playing?
See, that just means his computer is probably broken, because that happens to me all the time, honestly. But the thing about having authorization, if you have that message, it means your music is probably not legally obtained. I'm not entirely sure, but I've had something like that before, where it's like, it tells me I can't display the album artwork, or I can't edit the album artwork, because it's like, in iTunes, they have some weird encryptions type stuff, but if you put it in other players, you can edit that stuff. It's just really weird.
So are you saying that he might have illegally downloaded music?
I'm not. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Get info. Love. What is this? Oh, I love that. Well, I don't love that. Well, why is that there? Okay, what else is here?
You know why that's there? Because some people actually use that feature, believe it or not. Yes, on Spotify, there's a feature just like that. You can have a favorite artist or playlist and stuff like that.
Rating. Oh, I'm going to give it 5 stars? Well, if it's going to be my collection, it's going to be 5 stars. Who rates?
If he's gonna
Yeah,
read
I
my
do
book-
agree with that one. It's kind of overkill. Like, do you really need all that organization?
Their music? Show and find.
Yeah, who does? Why would? It's not like you're getting it. You're like a critic. That's just rating songs you already downloaded. Why would you?
Or go to.
Unless, would it go to like, so when somebody goes to download the song, would it come up, oh, this has X rating, like
That
in
yeah,
the in the Play Store and Google Play, like apps have ratings, and like Amazon when you're buying, would it be like that? Or
Yeah,
is it just something on your own machine? You can just
if
rate
it's for
the
your
song.
own computer, that's definitely stupid. But
Yeah.
you're right. It might be like for the store. They might have a connection that it rates it.
Yeah, it's a little overkill though.
Go to current song. Well, I'm on current song. Does that make any sense that they'd have go to
No,
current
you're not on
song?
current song.
When you're
You can
already
do that
on
exact same thing on Spotify. Because let's say you're browsing through a playlist and you're listening to a song, but you want to go to that album, you can go to current song and go to that album to listen to that album rather than just the song.
Yeah,
Or
so
likewise, if you're listening to a song in a playlist, but you're like sort of browsing through Spotify, but then you for some reason forget where you're at, you can just quickly go to that song to take you back to your playlist.
yeah, like if he was using the browse feature or something like that, and he wanted to go back, he could use the go to current song.
Yeah.
What is the point of all this stuff? Go to current song, go to the song iTunes store. Well, you already have the stuff for you. If you subscribe to this, can't you just listen to the stuff? You have to go to the store and buy it now? This is the dumbest program ever. This is the old iTunes from 10 years ago. I still have it on a computer. You type in what you want, and the stuff comes up. There's no extra buttons up at the top.
No extra buttons up at the top. No extra buttons up at the top.
There's no extra buttons. There's nothing. It says My Music, Playlists, Match, iTunes Store. No dots.
Yeah, and you know what
It's
happens then when you have no extra buttons? It means it's harder to find stuff. Well, not necessarily, but eventually someone's going to run into an issue where they can't find something because of the way that is.
Yeah,
Normally-
look at the huge list.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You think Rick would be the one that gets lost in...
completely simple. They make FaceTime worse by taking away all the good things of iChat, and they made iTunes worse by adding all these things that nobody needs or wants. Where's the
Yes, people need them and want them. Rick, you're not the only one.
simplicity? Where's the Steve Jobs simplicity? The rounded corners, the sleek design, the intuitive apps that my mom, who was 83 when she started using Apple computers, could figure out. Remember when Apple's old slogan was Think Different? I got a new one for you. How about Apple? It's good if you like crap.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, these are. I don't know if I watched Solving the Apple Problem, but I saw this one with the comments. We can maybe watch those some other time. So, yeah, I guess I'll stop now. Stop
Wait, we
share.
should do an outro or something. Yeah.
Okay, you can do the outro.
I don't know. What do I say?
I don't know. You should recommend my channel in the outro.
Yeah.
They say subscribe to my channel and Pseudo Center as well.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. Make sure you check out my friend Nick. His channel's in the description, Pseudo Center. He makes some pretty good content. If you want to support our band, I'll also put a link to that in the description. If you want to subscribe, it's free. You can always unsubscribe if you like. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I just wanted you to look. Do you see the Rick? You see his?
His face.
Yeah, he's. Okay.
As you can
You
see,
saw like the eye was.
Yeah. Wait, let's do an intro here. So next up, we're going to be reacting to
As you can-
Apple.
Wait,
It's good.
no,
as you can
stop,
see,
stop. If we're going to do the intro, we need to have his eye like that.
You're right.
So I need
As
to
you-
time. Oh, I'll slow it down to pause it there.
you can see, as you can see, as you
What? Did I just slow it down? Why isn't it? Okay.
as you can see.
No, he does both of them.